नमस्कार दोस्तों, welcome to being magical.
In the early days, Feku was just another face in the crowd. Yet he possessed a charisma that was hard to ignore. He had a knack for saying the right things at the right time, capturing the hearts of those who felt lost and unheard. He was a master manipulator, and he knew all too well how to play the game of politics. His rise to power was swift and calculated. He played on the fears and insecurities of the masses, promising change and prosperity. His words were like a soothing balm to the wounds of a society that felt abandoned by its leaders. But behind the charismatic speeches and grand gestures, Feku was weaving a web of deceit. He mastered the art of misdirection, keeping the masses distracted with grandiose promises and shows of unity while consolidating his power. He weaponized information, using it to create an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. Fake news, misinformation, and propaganda became his tools of control. He played the masses like a fiddle, turning them against each other, sowing seeds of division and mistrust. But despite Feku's tactics, there were those who saw through his deception. These brave souls dared to question his authority, demanding truth and justice. They were the voices of dissent, the ones who refused to be silenced. Yet the path of resistance is not an easy one. The voices of dissent are often drowned out by the loud cheers of the crowd, blinded by the illusion of power. But remember this, power is an illusion, a mirage. It exists only as long as we allow it to. So it's time to wake up. It's time to question, to challenge, to demand the truth. It's time to resist deception and demand accountability. It's time to remember that power lies not in the hands of one, but in the hands of many. And together we can create a world that is just, fair, and free from the clutches of deceit. Remember, the greatest trick Feku ever pulled was convincing the world he was the savior it needed. But the greatest trick we can pull? Showing the world that we don't need a savior. We are our own heroes, and together we can reclaim our power.